Hello everyone, this is Nimmi Chaturvedi and students I am going to teach the physics in your class. So first chapter of the physics is motion. In this chapter we will discuss what is motion, reference point, rest and motion, displacement, distance, speed, velocity, acceleration, graphical representation of motions and equation of motion. So let's start the term motion. We see students so many different things are in motion. Suppose if you see outside from your house, you observe the vehicles move on the road, the birds fly. Even in your room, the fan or the blades of the fan move when you switch on. Not only this much, student, inside your body, the blood flows in your blood vessels, the air we breathe in. They all are in motion. So in physics, some terms are there to describe the motion. So let us understand the things which describe the motion. The first term is reference point. Final students, term is reference point. So let's discuss what is reference point. Fine. Students, reference points, it is the original point, it is the stationary point, it is the fixed point, right? Reference point are those points from where we can locate, we can observe the position and location of the object. It is that point where we observe the position of the object. Means the location and the position of the object observed by the specified reference point. So let's see few example also. Students, suppose if I ask where is your school from your home, so you will say ma'am it is 5 km away. But it is not a sufficient answer to locate the position of the school. Anybody will say ma'am it is 3 km away but in north direction. So it is the sufficient answer to locate the position of the school. So from where we are going? From our home. So our home is the reference point. Fine student, where we observe the location and the position of our school. Now let's see another example. Students, suppose this is a line. Fine. Either you can say it is a road, right? This point, it is a reference point. Either you can say it is the origin point. Fine. Now here few objects are there, A, B, C. Clear? Here another object is D. Right? If I ask students what is the position of object A, so what you will say? You will say ma'am the position of the object is right from the origin point O. From the origin point O. How we know? How we know? Because origin point has given. So this point is the reference point from where we locate the position of the given object. If I ask where the position of B, so you will say ma'am it is right from position O. Suppose if some distance has given, it is 1 km, it is 3 km. So what you will say? Ma'am it is 4 km from the position O, because this one is 1 km and A to B it is 3 km. So the position of the object will be 4 km away from the origin point O. If I ask where is the position of D, so you will say ma'am left. From where? From the origin point. From the reference point. And reference point always it will be the fixed point. It is the stationary point from where we locate the object. Fine students. So this is the reference point which through this we can find the location and position of the object. Now next term students, which is the rest and motion. The term rest means students, rest means that the object will be remain at rest if there is no change in their position with respect to the time or with respect to the reference point. Suppose students, if I keep this pen on my hand and suppose my hand is a table, right? Now this time the pen is at rest position with respect to the table. With respect to the table, it will be remain at rest position with no bulb when the another person disturb this person pen. When the another person touch this pen and when he pick up from the table, then the position of the pen will be changed. But if the pen is on the table, it means the pen is at rest position with respect to the table. Fine students. So rest means that an object will remain at rest if there is no change in their position of the object with respect to the reference point, either with respect to the time passes. Now motion. Motion means students, an object is said to be in motion if there is change in their position with respect to the time, with respect to the reference point. Suppose the object is A. Firstly it was in initial position and after sometimes it moves and it reaches at position B. So we can say the object are in motion because it has changed the position with respect to the reference point also and with respect to the time also. So motion means an object is said to be in motion if it changes its position with respect to the time. Now the next term, rest and motion, are the relative terms. How? Students, sometimes one object can be rest with respect to another and another object can be in motion with respect to first. How it can be? Now listen. I said that the object can be rest at respect to another and another object can be motion in respect to others. How it is possible? Suppose if I am giving one example. Students, two trains are there and they are moving in parallel track, right? This is a parallel track and here two trains are moving, right? So two trains are moving. And in these two trains, the two persons are there. In first train, the person is A and another train, the person is B. They sit on the same position, means that they are parallel to each other, right? These two trains, when started for moving, when they start, after some times we observe that A and B has covered some distance but they are in rest position. How? Because there is no change in their position. These trains are moving with same velocity and with same time. After some time what we have observed, there is no change in the position of the person who are in train. Right? Mean कि A is in rest position at respect to the B and B is in rest position at respect to A. So they both are in rest position to each other because they have similar distances covered but they have not changed their position. Now when we say it is in motion, suppose if these two persons are in the train and outside one man is there, here one man is, fine. When we observe outside, then we see that these two trains are in motion with respect to this man. Now here this man is the reference point where we are observing these two trains and these two trains are in motion with respect to this man. But here A and B are in rest because A is observing with the reference point B and B is observing to the reference point A. So A is in rest and B is also in rest. Fine. So rest and motion are the relative terms. My students, I hope you are able to understand the things. Students, in next class I will discuss what is the speed, velocity, distance, displacement and acceleration. Thank you.